Real Madrid only exists to infuriate me. They took care of business at Getafe. It was a tough place to play. Everything was lining up perfectly. I thought Getafe has no chance. They're not the same team as last year. They let go of their best attacker. They let go of their best defender. Even Barcelona, who really struggles against them, we beat them 3-0. I had no hope that Real Madrid was going to drop points today. And yet, Real Madrid finds a way to get my hopes up, only to crush them, winning this freaking game 1-0. I almost wish Mbappé would have scored that big chance he had in the first half, 10 minutes into it, which I thought he was going to put it away. He had a perfect shot to do just what he always does, is to just bury it to the right of the keeper. Just put it away. I don't get my hopes up. Typical Sunday for me. I move on. I'll finish watching the game. Fine, you guys are back at top. You guys are back by 2 points, right? Real Madrid right now has 24 points. Barcelona has 22. Both Real Madrid and Barcelona taking care of business before their head-to-head El Clásico matchup, which is going to be nuts, man. It's going to be crazy. Barcelona has been on bad form. Real Madrid has been better, but not that much better. Today, this game was nowhere near being scary, nowhere near statement win or anything like this. So many things that happened in this game. I have so many things to say, but guys, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're one of the fastest Barcelona communities in terms of growth. So we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. Guys, please help us out. We're just getting close to our #1 anniversary, and it will be crazy to have 5,000 subscribers before then, which is January 1st when we first launched this channel. So guys, please help us out. But let's move on to the Real Madrid infuriating game against Getafe. Like I said, Getafe was playing this game perfectly, but I feel like teams in La Liga, they really just fold against Real Madrid. This is why Real Madrid always wins, man. Getafe was playing a perfect game. Everything Madrid was doing, they never got anything clear. They did have plenty of chances. They had plenty of opportunities to put this game away. They never could. Getafe was doing their thing. Haram football, right? That's why everybody says, and it's true. That's how they do it. This is how 1 point for them would have been a big deal. But like I've always said, when in doubt, the referee is always going to make a bogus call in favor of Real Madrid. And that's the only danger of playing haram football, okay? That's the only danger of playing football just defensively and not attack. Because this guy, man, Neon, comes into the pitch in the 76th minute. And in the 77th minute, he makes a boneheaded mistake. And Vinicius Jr. is trying to break away. The ball is not even near the area. The ball is being placed somehow, some way. I think it was Carreras to Tchouaméni in the middle of the field. And there's Vinicius Jr. on the left flank trying to just break away. And the guy just panicked. And he hits him in the face. And the referee automatic red card. I mean, let's be honest. If this was a pass to Vinicius Jr., I understood. Like, I would have understood it. If this was a pass that was going to break away a nice counterattack by Real Madrid, but the ball wasn't even placed near the area. I don't know why this was a red card, to be honest. I'm not going to say my opinion is the big old end-all. I haven't even checked Archivo Bar. I'm not sure if it's a red or not, but my first initial thoughts was this was way too harsh, especially for my players who just came onto the pitch. But that's neither here nor there. In the 80th minute, 3 minutes after that, Mbappé gets a pass from Arda Güler. And guys, I've always said this. Mbappé is a cheat code. If he has one opportunity like this in crunch time, in clutch time, he's going to put it away. The keeper almost saved it though. He had his hands on it. It hits the post and it goes in. that's just Real Madrid. That's how they win. Some way, somehow, they always find ways to win. And I thought this was resilience. I mean, yesterday Barcelona took care of business as well in the last minute of that game. They were happy that we were going to lose, and then all of a sudden we won that game. Now, same thing goes for Real Madrid. I thought they were going to drop points today, and they ended up winning that game. But honestly, man, like, I don't know. If coming to El Clásico, I don't know how I feel, honestly, because Barcelona, it's not playing good defensively. It doesn't look like we are ready to play this El Clásico. We have a lot of injuries. Rafinha doesn't look like he's going to make it back. He's probably going to try for El Clásico, but he might be in the squad maybe for the second half or something like that, but I don't think he's going to start. We don't have Joan Garcia. That's a big blow as well. And then when you put all that with the fact that Koundé's not playing well, Balde's not playing well, Olmo's not playing well, but he's injured, Ferran Torres, I don't even know who is going to be available for this game. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but one thing I do want to say is freaking Getafe gets another red card in the 84th minute, bro. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, I think it was actually, no, I think it might have been later, but they 2 red cards for Getafe. They had a perfect game and they panicked. Same thing that happened with Osasuna. They had a perfect game plan to defend the whole game, but the problem is when you're defending Real Madrid for 90 minutes and don't want to attack and try to get a goal, they're always going to get these opportunities to get a goal in one way or another. And what happens against Osasuna? Mbappé goes to the right flank, right on the right, tries. I think he maneuvers a dribble one player, then gets another defender and goes too wide, and then he cuts inside, and the defender just slides, tackle him, and he gets his foot. So that was a penalty, and then Osasuna loses that game 1-0 with an Mbappé penalty kick. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem when you have to play like this. You have to play perfect the entire match. If you don't play perfectly for the entire match, it's not going to work at the end of the day. So that's the same thing happened here. Like, they had a perfect game plan, but they capitulated in the last 10, 15 minutes. This guy comes onto the pitch, gets sent off. That was a huge blow. And then 2-3 minutes later, it's not a coincidence. After that, then Mbappe scores. And unfortunately, one thing I left off, all of 7 minutes talking here, and I left off the fact that Getafe missed an incredible opportunity to tie the game on a freaking sitter. And of course, right, Courtois saves the day. Every time, when it all fails, it's either a referee call or Courtois saving the day on a one-on-one sitter that you never should have missed that, bro. Like, it's just, I'm looking at it right now on my screen. It's like, bro, that would have been right there. That would have been a big blow for Real Madrid. But all things considered, why should Barcelona... Okay, Barcelona has been playing horrible football. Can we play it any worse than this? And honestly, I know if we would have played yesterday against Real Madrid, they probably would have put like 3 or 4 goals against us. But if this is the Real Madrid we're going to play on Sunday, I'm not as worried about it. Because, I don't know, their midfield is still lacking cohesiveness. Our midfield is better. I think their defense is better and their striker is better. Now, if we can control the midfield and somehow we can get Ferran Torres back with Lamine Yamal and Rashford up top, I think we can compete with them. And I think we have a very good chance to beat in Real Madrid at the Bernabeu this coming up Sunday. I think it's a very good possibility. I mean, I don't see anything scary, to be honest. I mean, Getafe with 9 men is creating one chance to put this game, to come back in this game and make it 1-1. I mean, why should Barcelona be worried? If I'm Hansi Flick, I'm showing them, like, look, Real Madrid, they're not world beaters either. Like, they can be had as well. So this is going to be a matchup where I think we may see a couple of goals here. We may see maybe a 2-2, maybe a 3-3, 4-3, 3-2 type of game. I'm going to get into it on a preview in the next couple of days. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but what I'm saying is Real Madrid today, I think they would have dropped points if Getafe stays composed in this game. If Getafe doesn't get 2 players sent off, I really believe that Getafe would have gotten 1 point tonight. And I think that's very concerning for Real Madrid as well. So guys, let me know what are your thoughts. I think Barcelona will beat Real Madrid in the Clásico. But let me know in the comments, what did you think about this game? Do you think that Getafe was robbed in this game? Did you think that was a red? And ultimately, did you think that Barcelona will win El Clásico? Let me know in the comments. And guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. And as always, Visca el Barça.